This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions.
Yeah, for real, on 30s, Spaceship Slim. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I would have said, a major thing, shut all the mom and pop stores down. I would have never signed. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of rappers was too cool to sell their own. A lot of rappers, you know, they like, you out there with your CD? Yeah, and look at me. Look how much money we getting out this. And it ain't no, hey, you'll check out my CD, you'll check out my demo. These motherfuckers is blowing my phone up looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what stores you was buying it from back in the day. We had Soundwave. That was like a big trap. Soundwave was a big trap. We used to burn that motherfucker up.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
A lot of rappers, Scru was selling all the Southside rapper stuff. You could only get it from Scru. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference in the North Side and the South Side, how I did it. Most of them rappers, they didn't sell their music because Scru sold their music. I had stores that I was selling. Watch told me how to, hey man, you bring me back this on the CD, bring me back this on the tape. I had stores. I had my own store. We was trapping them. We was getting some money out there. God damn, you ain't gonna look. I don't even be thinking, looking, nothing. If you in the Mazda, you don't give a fuck about life. You just be, fuck it, I'm gonna just jump out there. Yeah, Greens, but they know, it ain't no secret. People know what it is. People remember, we was getting paid off of it. You bought our shit out the store. You was looking for it. Everybody know that. We was on them bootleggers' head, Kappa Beach Party. We were making so much money selling them. You feel me? That's the only difference. That's the difference. And that right there, I'm going to tell y'all the lesson. That what taught me my self-worth. When I started having a direct connect with those local mom and pop stores, I got to know what the fuck I was supposed to be making. I was like, hold up, man. I ain't finna sign no deal for no $250,000 for no fucking clout. When I'm getting that money, dropping these motherfucking mixtapes, dropping the Boss, dropping the Underground Hogan, I represent this. What the fuck I'm gonna sign a 4-year deal for on some broke ass like that? Fuck that fame. I'll be UGK till I motherfucking die before I let them me like that. And that's what gave me the boss mind frame. And I ain't need no label. I was like, man, I don't need no. Look at the yard. Just like you see me now, we had the same amount of cars, but they was just blue. George, you know George? George was the trap in that Dallas, baby. Shout out my boy George Lopez. Rappers don't even know these people like this. I was tapped in. These is my friends, like for real. You see what I'm saying? This was the difference. This what taught me my self-value. This what made me say, you know what, man? F that deal. It ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. And then, you know what else? It was so many niggas with deals that was not living like me. In real life, they was more famous. They was on the radio, but they house wasn't like mine. They bankroll wasn't like mine. The rides wasn't like, nothing was like mine. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you got to realize. If they get lucky and get some hit songs, that show gonna keep you paid. Like we got lucky and got still tipping in a couple more records that keep us paid for the long run. But if that don't stick and you don't own none of that, you going back to the hood, homie. You headed right back to the hood. And that's what the be happening. But the difference is in me, I get all my shit. I don't get the smile number. No, I don't sell my shit to people for a check up front. I own my shit. And I get, you know what it is? You don't get a big bankroll out the gate. It be light compared to go and get a deal from them. But in the long run, it add up. In the long run, it add up. Because you know what you're doing? As you keep dropping projects, you're building neighborhoods. Every time you drop a project that's rap real estate, that's a house that's going to pay you rent every month for the rest of your life. Every time you put an album out, you drop it, you built the house, and it's going to pay you rent every single month for the rest of your life. No property taxes. No nothing, nigga. That's why the white people buying you is because they know this the best hustler in the world. Just keep paying. That's why these white people buying your masters. They ain't got to pay no property tax on that. It's a safe stock. you know what I'm saying? You a safe stock. You just want some money right now. You know what I'm saying? You want some money right now, and they taking advantage of that. Oh, I'll give him. He ain't never seen 100,000. Let's give it to him. We'll get that 100,000 2 years. And then it'll keep going after that forever. Another 100,000, another 2 years. Another 100,000, another year. Another 100,000 forever. But he just need that 100,000 so he can go buy that chain and keep up with the other rappers. So let's just buy them right quick. I don't give a fuck about your sales, your streams. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit if you don't own that shit. Because it ain't yours to be capping with. It's them people shit. You capping with them people shit. That ain't your shit.
What's up, y'all? So first of all, I appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. The clip of the show, y'all, that was Slim Thug. He was speaking on, being an independent rapper, because back in the day, he used to sell a lot of records. He had records in his, truck, of his car, and he would, sell CDs. And he made, according to, some, interviews that he did, over $1 million. And that was just, record sales. He was also touring, and he has one of the biggest Beyonce songs. I think it's called Check Up On Me or something like that. And he's definitely earning a lot of royalties from that track, because that track is evergreen, meaning he will always be played, because he will never go out of style. So he's earning royalty money still till this day. And he also made money independently, so he didn't have to split with record companies. And he was speaking on in this clip how it doesn't make sense to sign a deal with a record label and split your money with them. And I actually agree with Slim Thug. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.